rose bush shrubbery. What are you doing in her shrubbery?
Making some au jus.
Making some au jus sauce. You disgusting pig. Get into the house. Hey, throw him into the house. Shut the door behind you. Well, hardy har har har. You're over here swinging your eggplant with Darlene, queen of the cul-de-sac, weren't you?
You got me.
Yes, I've got you. Just where I want you. I have no myth, sir. That's another man's job. He knelt at Darlene's side. He said, "Hey, yo, Darlene. Hey, yo, Darlene. It's totally me, Kyle. It's totally me, Kyle. Really sorry I bonked you with my eggplant. I'm really sorry I bonked you with my eggplant.
I'm really sorry I bonked you with my eggplant.
Even though it's a miniature eggplant.
It's a miniature eggplant.
Stay down there! And then, being the Prince Charming that he really was, knowing the only way to revive the Sleeping Beauty was to lean over and kiss her deeply to bring her back to life. It's the only way, Kyle. It's the only way. A little kissy kiss. A little kissy kiss. She said, Kyle. She said, Kyle. I found a real stallion. And he's holding my hand. I'll get your tweaker little ass out of my house. You heard the woman. Out! And the village people give him a nice round of applause. We're alone at last. I must tell you, my darling, that being with you here tonight, I've truly had the time of my life. Oh, you baby!
Thank you all for coming this evening. Are you in a good mood? Well, I'm glad to be here. Long trip drove through Indiana to get here. Are you from Indiana? Beautiful state. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm driving through Indiana. I see a sign that says Scenic View. I stop by. They have a poster of Kentucky. That would be a different state. Let me ask, before we get started, are they repairing every road in Ohio at this moment? I passed this road crew. One guy caught my eye. It was obvious to me that he was new at the job because he was working. He's going with his jackhammer. Evidently, he's installing potholes. Do they go crazy with these orange barrels? They must get a bonus for putting these things out. They're working on 2 feet of highway. We're single lane for 8 states. You wonder what kind of work they're doing? You get to the end, what is it? 2 guys putting out barrels. I'm following this truck, big 18-wheeler. It had a sleeper cab. You all know what these are? Sleeper cab? Truck with a bed in it? Is that a good idea? What do you think? I have to figure this truck driver never forgets what he's doing. See him waking up in the morning, it's like, oh, what should I do today? Are you going to drive a truck? I'm not at work. I'm at work.
And I never knew it. And this is what actually happened to me. I was actually flying out of Jackson, Mississippi to go to Las Vegas, Nevada. And when I pulled up to the airport, security helped me from the time I got out of the taxi all the way till I got on the plane. And my dumb ass thought I was getting a VIP treatment. And so I'm standing there, right, and I'm sitting on the plane, and everybody on the whole plane is just freaking out, just having a fit, just looking, like, what the hell is going on around here and everything? And then I looked at it, and I was like, oh, man, they mistaken me for one of those, like, Middle Eastern, you know, I'm like, oh, hell, man, that's jacked up. So I want to tell you guys something. For those, I mean, we got, for the white people in the audience, let me tell you this. The only thing worse than getting picked on because you are a minority is getting picked on when they think you're the wrong damn minority. And so by now I'm just pissed. I'm like, all right, okay, now I'm going to get even with everybody. So right as the plane was about to take off, as soon as that front wheel lifted off the ground, I jump up and go, oh, yes, I did. Big fun for Marvin till we landed. Yeah. That's when I learned security got really big fingers and not enough KY jelly. Man, I go to some places and I still see like some white people that don't want to be around black people, man. And I go to some places and I see like some black people that don't want to be around white people. And I've never been able to understand that. I mean, when will people realize when black and white people get together, man, wonderful things can happen, man. Like, hell, look at me. As you can see, my family got along real well with white people. And I'm not about to sit here and tell you guys I had a messed up childhood, because I didn't. I had a really good childhood. Everything seemed normal to me up until the time of the family cookout when both sides of my family showed up. Well, that's jacked up, boy. When one side of your family bringing those little finger sandwiches and Grey Poupon, and the other side of my family bringing chitlins and collard greens. And I didn't even know white people know how to make chitlins and collard greens. Oh, I'm so glad y'all got that joke. I'm like, all right, if you want to go with it, cool. Let's just roll with it. Because actually with me, you're going to get the best of both worlds. Because standing before you is a 6'2", curly-haired, green-eyed, basketball slamming, golf playing, hockey loving, government cheese eating, malt liquor drinking, Barry Manilow loving, hip hop rapping brothers. Hung well, got great credit, and likes to use his tongue. It amazes me how many of y'all think that last part was a joke. Sometimes I hear groups saying that how they're being held down and everything, and maybe to some degree that might be true. Like black people, if you got anybody that's getting ready to have a kid, please, by all means, stop giving them kids them crazy-ass names that the white people don't understand. Because, see, you meet a girl, like, what's your name? My name is Shaniqua LaShawn III. I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, how do you spell that, baby? XJ3 to the third power, R squared. I'm like, damn, and I can tell you one thing about black women. If you don't get that name right in the third chance, she mad as hell. And I meet the girl, I'm like, what's your name, LaShawn? What? Oh, yeah, you get mad? Forget it. From now on, your name is Pam. You know what? Tomorrow when I say, can I speak to Pam, you better pick up the damn phone. That's all I'm saying. Hispanic people, y'all do that stuff too. First of all, stop naming your children Jesus. Now, Now, I know you pronounce that crap Jesus, but on the job application, it comes across as Jesus. And you want to know why nobody's going to hire Jesus? Because nobody wants to be the one that had to fire Jesus if it don't work out. Man, you got to do it, man. You got to do it. You got to let Jesus go, man. You got to do it. He keeps showing up late and everything. I'm telling you, I think he in there back smoking something. You got to do it. Who? Me? Hell no. Why don't you fire? I ain't gonna fire me. Your job. No, why don't you fire? I ain't gonna do it. It's your turn. Man, I am not gonna go fire you. Look, man, it's your turn. Hell, I had to fire Moses last week.